Alright, I'm gonna try this round 2. I tried to get it all, but I have a camera phone and it sucks. And it shut off after 5 minutes. But this is how I do the front differential. First things first, you gotta get the axles out. Disconnect, all this crap to get the axles out. I don't touch that shit at all. This is how I get the axles out. I've seen another a comment on one of my videos. This bolt for the strut, it's got this like spline on here, so you're gonna have to take a hammer on the other end and hit it out. Try to put a nut on it first so you don't fuck the threads up. But in any case, disconnect this axle housing from the engine block. Now you don't have to take this thing all the way out. It's just like kind of hanging in there. And you're gonna have to loosen both the engine mount bolts to the subframe. I also just loosen the bolts on that bar on the top, so the intake don't like get, it's plastic intake, it don't fuck it up. You're also gonna have to remove the exhaust on the passenger side. Now I did have an issue getting it out of here, so what I had to do was I actually had to cut part of it off, and then I took the exhaust bolt, ran it to the edge, and then another one behind it. I tightened the fuck out of it here, and tightened it here where I could get the long 16 millimeter in there. I also had because this has this like washer kind of edge, I went to the die grinder and kind of cut that shit off so I could get something to fit. But that's how I got these out, so I would suggest getting a couple new of these exhaust studs before you play with it. Now, I guess the hardest part to this is just trying to pry the fucking thing off. Like back here, there's really nowhere you could pry it from. I also got it jacked up from here, so it kind of raises on just this side. But you could pry it in the front easily, no problem. But you're gonna have a problem in the rear. So what I do, I just kind of take my fucking hammer and kind of hit it on this flange over here to kind of, so as you can see, it's a little bit cracked off. And then when I have it enough, then I could get like a screwdriver or something there and kind of pry it out. Alright, so what I like to do, I kind of hit it, from the rear, kind of get it this way. I also put a floor jack under this, because otherwise it like drops down and you're kind of getting it out at an angle and it doesn't work too well. So I use this floor jack to kind of keep it up. So basically I'll hit it here a couple times, get it out, and then I'll go to the front and kind of pry it from here a couple times, and basically I'm just back and forth. So now this thing is all the way out. So all I'm ready to do is just pull this through here, and that's it. So this is pretty much where it should be when you, because it's going to come right the fuck out from now. I kind of like wiggled it up, and it's really not that bad to snake this out. But as long as you have the engine raised up enough, this thing will come out no problem. And there it is, old one out. Now the reason we do these is because these bearings, well, you can't see it from here, but it was making this fucked up noise, and it was fucking loose in there. So yeah, that's it. All I gotta do is put this new one in, and you don't have to take that thing all the way out, that axle shaft, so that'll be just fine. So yeah, that's how I do it. Sorry, it's a shitty video, but it ran out in like 5 minutes, so I kind of had to redo this.